League of their own, gentlemen.
I hope you can all hear me, and more importantly, understand me. First, I'd like to thank all those for joining me on this day to celebrate the marriage of my daughter Rachel to Simon, who I warm-heartedly welcome into the Giles family. I'm very proud of Rachel, having left Bristol, having Leeds and settled down with Simon and his family. I think you all must agree Rachel looks absolutely stunning.
Yeah.
Hey.
And is wearing the biggest smile to match. Just one thing I remember, when Rachel was born, the #1 single was by Adamant, Goody Two Shoes. Before I'd like to toast the bride and groom, I know Simon, I've never really seen him go without his hat on. Without further ado, I would like to raise your glasses. Bride and groom, Rachel and Simon.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the second speech. Please give the biggest round of applause of the day for your groom. Thank you very much. Thanks, Brian, for letting me marry your beautiful daughter today. Well. My mum told me to imagine everyone naked, but to be honest, with some people. Well, thank you all for coming today. We'll celebrate our special day. A lot of you have travelled very far, a lot of you have travelled not so far, but you're all as much welcome here. There's also a special mention for the Towie wedding crashers as well.
What? I'm filming this.
We'd like to thank you all for your generous gifts today. Thank you very much, because they're all much appreciated, everything you've given us. I am pleased to have not just 2, but 4 in-laws, and I feel like I've won the lottery with this. Rachel and I would like to give you these gifts as a token of our appreciation for you. Got to find it first.
What someday.
Father Christmas can't come.
That's all caps, are they?
Fetch my granddad's doggy was.
Rosemary.
Thank you very much.
What is it?
Right, now I'd like to thank my mum and dad. I couldn't ask for better parents who stood by me thick and thin over the years. Even when I used to come home a drunk teenager after walking the streets drinking Mad Dog 2020 and stuff. I'm sure a lot of people can say.
What do you mean, used to?
Still do. But seriously, you've always given me the right advice and help to this day. So we'd like to give you these gifts as a thank you as well, which is these flowers. Come on.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Oh, it's happening. And now to Rachel, my beautiful wife. Look absolutely amazing. I'm the proudest man in the world today. There is no one who I would want more sitting by my side today and for the rest of our lives. It feels like only yesterday in Rhodes, back in 2008, with what started off with a cheesy, "Are you English?" which led to our holiday romance, and you taking a massive step moving to Leeds with me. Thank you. Oh yeah, and before I forget, we would like to make a special mention to my granddad. He's just here.
Steals the show every time.
Wait for this, he's just turned 93 this month, and I'm sure he wouldn't turn down a birthday kiss from all the ladies here. We'd also like to thank Chris and Lee for being such good ushers today, and we have gifts for both of you as well, somewhere.
What's it? The exit.
It's like Paul Daniels.
Oh, cheers, thank you.
I hope you're taking some notes, Lee.
And Danny.
And finally, a big thank you to Vicky for her supporting role, helping and assisting my wonderful wife. And now I will hand you over to my best man.
Thank you very much.
Many people don't know that he lives in a parallel universe which causes him to invent fanciful stories. He really does believe these stories to be true, and I thank you for humouring him. Over to you, John.
Right, let's stand up. Well, thank you, Simon.
Hold up.
Sorry, thank you, Simon.
Hey up, lad.
You can't get away with saying things like that. Right, fine space, mister. Right, you can have a drink now. You've done your bit. You can enjoy yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, mums and dads, I hope you can hear me. It's a bit of a different kind of room because usually you're talking that way, but obviously people to the side. First, may I take this opportunity to thank the groom for his kind words about the lovely bridesmaid, and for the gifts presented, although you may regret presenting me mine. Good afternoon, everyone. For the less than astute and observant of this fine gathering, I'd like to introduce myself. I'm John, and today I'm Simon's best man. I'm also known as his taxi driver, his hired decorator, demolisher, I can't read my own typing, demolisher, garden shed raiser assistant, also wedding organiser assistant, moral supporter, life experience advisor, sky jump supporter 3 times before success, and director of the Bank of Lynn, his mum, and John. And by the way, don't both mums look lovely today?
Yeah.
Way.
When Simon asked me to be his best man, nice one. taken somewhat aback. Sorry, I'll rephrase that. I was shocked and stunned, or maybe stunned and shocked. I was probably in that condition because I was aware Simon I'd always had a loyal group of friends, and I expected him to choose one of them. However, after initial shock had subsided, by that I mean a few glasses of a quality £4.99 bottle of red wine, I began to acknowledge and accept that no man takes his choice of best man lightly, and I feel honoured and privileged to have been chosen to be your best man.
Way.
Largely, the best man will have known the groom many years, and mostly through their informative years. Regrettably, as you may have observed, there's a few years between us, and although I think the one being informed was myself. So my perception of Simon will be different to his friend. It'll be quicker. So my perception of Simon will be to his friends, and so I know nothing about Mankinis and Bucking Broncos, although I've seen the photographs. Simon and I met
Hey up, lad.
when I began dating his mum, and I think one of the first memories I have of Simon
Hey up, lad.
is a little play fighting. Obviously, I was the one doing the playing and Simon doing the fighting.
Hey up, lad.
Unfortunately for him, I'm a little heavier, as you can tell, and I accidentally sat on him and made him cry. It was a great way to start building a relationship. As I got to know more about Simon, as soon as I got to know more about Steve Irwin and American wrestling, and started an association with Leeds Rhinos. But please note, no association with Leeds United for obvious Mancunian reasons.
Can I just have that City, not United?
I began to understand him and his rules. Never hold a conversation while he was watching any TV programme. Otherwise, the volume would be so increased you couldn't hear yourself speak. Never disturb his viewing. And, on pain of death, try to detach or prise the TV remote from him. Or his brother.
So like that now.
I bought a PlayStation. I thought it was actually called "Is it my turn?" or "Can I have a go?" And never let me have a go, because you'll be waiting for hours before you can get back on. Because you know what it's like. Just one more go. Just one more go. Just one more go. I also got used to his wide and varied diet. Potato waffles, fish finger sandwiches, Findus savoury pancakes, chicken nuggets, but definitely no peas. But you can never guess now.
That's what we've got in common.
You never guess now that what with his brown rice this and his brown pasta that and his diet, he still doesn't like peas. Anyway, as the relationship developed, Simon and I
Hey up, lad.
found we had an affinity with cars. Once we took him karting, he'd never driven a kart before, but he still reckoned he could be the next Damon Hill, Schumacher, whoever. And everything appeared to be going well. He was negotiating the circuit, going in the right direction, bouncing off the wall protection. But incredibly, and I'm really mean incredibly, I still don't know how he did this, but he took a wrong turn and ended up in the repair garage and narrowly avoided serious injury, missing a cart which was up on a jack. How the hell did he do it? I don't know. Another occasion, Simon was... he was...
Glad you could join
He
us.
was selling his first car, his pride and joy, a classy maroon Vauxhall Nova. Sadly,
I have two of them.
one was white. Sadly, I gave the keys to the prospective buyer. He got into the car and disappeared into the dust. I do happen to recall that the man had left his granddad as collateral. Or maybe as a deposit. I've tried that with my father-in-law. Same result, I'm still here.
It's it.
Okay, another time Simon had gone out in his car. I think it was the same car. And it had broken down on Ellen Road. So, John and Mum to the rescue. We pull up, Simon disappears from McDonald's. Mum takes him home in John's car. John sat waiting, I say for a number of hours, in the cold, waiting for the RAC. Thanks, Simon. Another trend also became apparent. When Simon became of age, he found the telephone.
I nearly put that in my speech.
Phone call, time, 2 AM. Weather, snowing.
Every Saturday night.
Simon in t-shirt and jeans, worse for wear. Mum, I'm still at taxi queue in Leeds, railway station. I don't know where the others have gone, and I haven't got enough money to get home. Can you pick me up? John, let him walk. Mum, go and get him. John picks up Simon.
This was just a weekend though.
Phone call. Time, 1 AM. Same again. Probably the next week. Well, the next week. Am I missing something? Where were his mates? Alan, Adam,
Still drinking?
no wonder I'm studying.
You know to blame.
21st of August, 1999. Now that I remember. John goes to Manchester to see his team slaughter Sheffield United 6-0. John enjoys the hospitality and returns home in a jolly mood. Blue Moon enjoying a couple of renditions. John and Lynn settle down to a little bit of supper and tie and go to bed. 2 AM. Phone rings. Hello, is this Simon Arrowsmith's mother? I need to do the accent. Yes. This is Sergeant Wilson of the Blackpool Police. I'm in the station, Simon and his mate Adam.
Best night's sleep I've ever had.
Mother. Oh yes. Adam's car has disappeared. Unfortunately his parents are on holiday and we can't contact his brother. And collectively they don't have the funds to return to Leeds, let alone the cost of a phone call. Could you come and collect them? Approximately 2 hours later, John and Lynn arrive at Blackpool Station. John in alcoholic recovery, and Lynn with sleep deprivation. We thank the police for retaining the boys, collect Simon and his busy mate, Adam, and set off back to Leeds, just as the sun began to rise. No sooner had we set off, Simon and Adam promptly fell asleep. Kids say. What am I?
Yeah, it was sound. Apart from nearly shattered my leg, and then we can't.
Jumped over a wall that high and it was about 30 foot this high.
One of my more vivid memories of him was when we were invited by his uncle Ian Arrowsmith with all access backstage passes to the Smash Hits tour, featuring, and I believe the acts such as A1, Westlife,
Billy Piper,
Stets, Fine, Kavanagh, I know, right up my street. And Billy Piper, but disappointingly no Bewitched. With a yearning in my breaking heart and a tear in my eye, I wish you all the very best on your wedding day. My love, Simon, as always, your own, your very own,
Still got the picture in spare bedroom.
We've still got it.
Somebody's pillow.
Sorry, I missed the kiss.
Is that restraining order now?
Eventually, Simon left home and took residency in his grandfather's vacant property with a young attractive woman who we met on holiday in Rhodes 2008, who came from a place, so she tells me, southwest, a place called Brizzle. I can't believe it's called that, because I've never found a place called Brizzle on any map. But I understand they call each other Butty. Very strange. Wolf. So that was a Yorkshire joke. Finally, as Simon's best man, and more so as his stepfather, I feel like I need to express how his mum and I are proud of his achievements. When I first met Simon, I was a young boy going through the throes of adolescence, and remember how I was invited by his mum to accompany her to a parent evening at his school. What struck me most was that his form teacher's dismissal of him. Simon, and I know you won't mind me saying this, did not fit into the academic pigeonhole which he obviously thought all students should. And in an obvious position, the mantra of all children should aspire to an academic career and achieve a university place was paramount. And the school had dismissed and rejected Simon because his aptitude was not of an academic. But what was plainly visible was Simon was more a practical, dexterous, hands-on individual. After sitting the required exam, Simon was accepted to become an apprentice electrician. He left school just short of 16, because his birthday fell what he did, and he began his apprenticeship. Unfortunately, the supervisor, who had taken on too many apprentices, decided to identify the youngest for dismissal and found an excuse to let him go.
Bad attitude.
Thankfully, we were able to support him and assist him to find another position at another company where he achieved his qualifications, became a qualified electrician, and then, as is common practice, the company let him go. Following that, Simon found further employment with another company and has since progressed to his current position with Palm Yorkshire and has achieved further qualifications by gaining City and Guilds electrical testing. With his wife, they are also homeowners, having spent many weeks and months of hard graft renovating their house, suitably hindered by their Labrador rollover. So, what I see today is a newly married man who, against adversity, has worked very hard to achieve many goals and can look forward to a wonderful life with his radiant new bride, Rachel.
Alright, my lover!
Very good people.
And doesn't she look lovely today? So please, raise your glasses and join with me to toast the newly married couple, Simon and Rachel.
Simon and Rachel.
Thank you. Right, sorry, I've got another card which I need to pick up. That's what it says in the notes. First one anyway. Stuck. To a bonny lass, Rachel. Away and... I can't read that. You didn't have to have him when you coulda have us like pet mind. Yeah.
What your car back? Where's me?
Yeah, it's mixed up.
It's not you make no. It's from somebody called PJ and Duncan. Thank you very much. I think as is customary, here is a few cards out at the end. We've got a few here. We've got to Rachel and Simon, have a wonderful day. We love from Anne and Ian. So that's cards from people who can't be here today. Another one here with a £10 voucher in.
That's mine.
Congratulations, Rachel and Simon, on your wedding day. Wish you a long and happy married life. Love and best wishes from Madge. And finally, I read this one now. This one's from both Reen and David. And that is the reading of the cards. I've lost my notes now. I do have to advise you that the evening do, or evening start, will be 7 o'clock to 7:30. We'll meet up in the courtyard, is it? Just out there? Okay. And that the hog roasts commence at 9 PM. So you can have a few drinks in between. I think there's a DJ. Yeah, a few dances, and I believe there's a studio set up there if you want to take some crazy photographs.
If you want to circuit the whole pig.
No.
Not each. There's not one each.
Have you going around on the skewer though?
Yeah.
You will if you don't back down.
The only thing you can't eat is its grunt. I want this place because that's we've got Americans. Finally, a little message from Rachel and from Simon. We hope you enjoyed the cards that have been on the table, so we can try and understand each other's language. And that's it. Thank you very much.
Hey!